Watson. Can he drag that back far enough? That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Ashcroft looking for an overlapper. Here he is, the bull. Rayner goes inside. Morris has got the city, might be interfered with. Boy, we saw one at that end last week. Cameron has a shot. It's raining big moments.
Asking Collingwood to clear the area. Short ball to Goey. He's got to go. Mush it off the handball here. Houston, he's the big goal specialist. Look at this from the boundary. Houston's stopped a big one.
Adelaide on the move here. Peatling to Laird. Streaming towards goal now. A chance here for Rochelle. Didn't get the bounce he wanted, but he's always been very clever at that. They're not going to die wandering.
Pretty happy with herself there, so...
Well, she should be, because the pressure's been elite tonight.
Fags often speaks about Jess and the importance of her, and when they won the flag, Bristol, it's going to take Mark Picknett's very, very best from 56 or 7. He kicks it pretty well. It's got plenty of distance. It travels from nowhere, from downtown. Spot in the big dance, and there is one straight kick separating them. Make it maybe more than that. That's the best thing you've ever seen. Will Ashcroft produces a miracle. Brilliant, sublime, superb.
Clearance from Anderson again. He set up the last one. He'll get it back here. What a footballer. Noah Anderson.
Richmond with 3, Eagles with the 1 as Dewar now with some run and carry. He sends it to half forward. Bailey Williams in front. Defenders overcommitted, so he can chip it over the top. It was just out of the fingertips of Ryan. Bounce important. It went over the head. The perfect bounce if you're Liam Ryan.
Giants looking to get something out of it on the scoreboard. Out of the ruck, he's got it, the big fella. So Briggs gets something out.
Someone to beat Vandermeer working hard. The big man has to get down low. Taps it to himself. Bounce it like a basketball. Oh, seriously. What can't he do? How good is that?
Against the smaller Gallop. Ashcroft took it off the pack. High ball coming back. Gee, that never looked like it. And it worked back as it gained meterage for a goal.
Prelim final, the prize for the winner. A full house as Thilthorpe works it onto his left. The one-on-one becomes a 3-ball. And Darcy Moore doing what he does so brilliantly. Fumbles the football. Fumbles his lines. Fogarty, Dawson, it dribbles, it rolls. It is a goal! And through the captain, the Crows are in front.
Drops to there and Will makes amends. Gives it to Zorko. Fast break. Morris sets himself. Yes, it has to be his. Free kick. Raiders should stop, or he better go. He's gold.
No.
Outrageous. No.
Surely he didn't hear the whistle.
He mustn't.
He can't have him. Would they have...
They get the handball chain off it.
Aim on to Battle, a thumping kick. He goes in the Gunston direction. Punch down. Watson from the pocket, a curling kick. He creates finals miracles for fun.
His kick went to Taylor. His kick a bit high for Green. Ginnivan can shape it back. There's the goal they were looking for.
Front and centre was missed on that occasion by Marshall. Picked off here by Davies. Got the handball to Miller. The run of Anderson through the centre square. Blast for home. Got it over the top. Big goal for Gold Coast.
Prods it to the square. Morris got free. Can't bring the mark down though. Bailey has another shot for goal.
Oh, no.
Hardest of them all.
No.
That is the skill. That is the brilliance of Zach Bailey and the Brisbane Lions.
And there's probably no one out on the ground that's got more capability of doing that. That's just instinct.
Meek, here is Rankin. Isaac Rankin! That is ridiculous!
Severe pressure, 12-2 inside 50s the Blues way.
He's taken that out of the air. Unbelievable from Harry Mackay. Deadeye Mackay out of the ruck.
Brown under pressure, Payne the tackle, Curtis the footy. To Sheasel, out to Simpkin. Gets back on his right side, kicks for full forward, Tremba flying.
Not to be. Curtis still alive in the pocket.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That is spellbinding.
One of the 5 inclusions for the Pies. Kick to the pack. Elliott couldn't quite reach it. Flicked on cleverly by Cox and Myercheck. Elliott playing for the free kick, and he'll get it. Advantage taken. Myercheck needs to slot it. Took the responsibility.
Switkowski in best position, quick give. Here's the dangerous Murphy Reid. Pops a handball over the top. Will it sit for Amos? Darcy, Amos, dribbles, bends it, through! He's got to come.
Mac Andrews got to fly. Now he's in trouble. Rayner just straight line to footy. Shook him off. Drilling ball. 1-on-1. Bailey at the back. Was there a free? Did it get over the top untouched? You bet. It's a goal. Cam Rayner.
Footy for the Cats. Danger with the burst. Hand pass off to Blitz halves. Wants to get it back to Dangerfield. Across the body from 40. Not to be. Stengel in the scrap on the goal line. He's going to win it back. Manor keeps it alive. Needs a quick bounce and he got him. He can make it talk, Sean Manor.
Sends it long for that Jackson leap. Aaliyah got a hand on it. Murphy Reid. He couldn't, could he? Of course he can. There's nothing this kid can't do.
Holding, Fremantle, Bennett.
And taken away. Most players stop. Sarong kept it going and Jackson inside 50. Bazzo the spoil. Bolton weaves, dribbles, rolls it home. Now the highlights start to come. And Shane Bolton arrives on the
Mark, I suppose.
Well, there was contact from Brown.
Little chip from Anderson's dice to Mac. And Mac lines up and loads up. Super Mac. Mackie's back in town.
Cameron back by hand. Josh Dacos has had a busy 3 minutes. Pumps it deep forward again. Fist comes to a dangerous area. Here comes Bobby! What's Bobby got for us? He's in the crowd!
In the opening half, Briggs and Grundy tie up, play on advantage. Callahan's out the front of the stoppage. Had a bounce. Put the Jets on. Says Dane Rampy, I've got you covered and might go all the way home. How's the wow factor of that from the flying fin? Whitlock. Rioli threads it through. Lukosius, Chapman, Lukosius. Little knockdown was clever. Ducks out of one. Oh, he faked him. He mesmerised them all. Jack Lukosius.
Hands. McRae was in there quickly, so too Owens. Out to Wangadine Millerer, who makes things happen. Here's a chance for Wood. He's going to go. Oh, it's going to dribble through. Mason Wood with the dribbler, working the
Out the back, Libber. Little handball, Dogs away. Opportunity here, Retchins. Left foot suited in. Karmas mistimed it, but it got over the top of both of them. Dogs' first goal.
Half forward, looks deep inside 50. They're headed to Shannon Avenue. It's punched away from him. Here's Cameron, the Coleman medal leader. Swings boundary side. Oh, Jezza. Jeremy Coleman.
Again, a penetrating type of ball. Redmond down, Taranto! No way!
That defensive kick into the pocket and the crumb in the goal. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure he
pounds the ball inside. It cleared the pack. Gresham out the back door. Kept it alive with a little banana. Caddy over the shoulder. He's kicked the goal. Yes, we're in lock game. Yes, we are. Caddy's kicked the goal. Scores are level. They are level. They were 32 down.
Storming through is Watson. Takes a bounce. Lays it off by hand. Thought he'd go alone for a moment. He might get it back. Still might get a Watson. What a goal this should be. The Wizard doing wizardry.
50 metres. Garcia out of the pack. Bounces over Higgins, who tried to flick it on. Caminiti will get their first chat. Draper's looking completely spent. Sharman. He's got it. Cooper Sharman's kicked the goal of his life.
Fremantle defenders were labouring to get there. That is just all instinct. And
It's in. Well done. Streaming away, Walsh has a bounce. Handball. ball to Cripps on the left. He has kicked an incredible goal. Ligo, Dawson steps through. Dawson with absolute brilliance.
He's won off his own boot before for this team, remember? A scrap. A chance for Flanagan. The soccer! Oh, he's done it! The freak from Fish Creek. Living up to his...
Loves to bite off the corridor. Turnover. Big moment in this game. Fraser runs in and slams it home.
Tried to go inside, maybe should have gone outside. Moraes. Richards. Power Pepper for the miracle.
No.
Oh my goodness. Sam Powell Pepper with a ripper.
Level King's birthday. Here's Fritsch, a bit of a hope handball. Pickety's got the one you want on the end of it. Round the body. It's going to bounce through. They hit the front by a goal.
Going well. Flicked away. Larkey. Here is Wardlaw.
Oh,
Can you believe that? Wardlaw from the pocket to keep him alive.
He goes to McLean, up at the front. Nice roving from Heaney. Beautiful.
Amazing. Scores could be level at half-time with this big breeze. Day puts some speed on, ran a fishtail, asked his back, sends it long. Can he get the bounce? The magnificent Day on a beautiful Launceston night. From the scramble, Drew had the handball target out wide. Hammers it to Finlayson, who fights the fight against three. Crows have got men back. Horn Francis steals it. It's Horn Francis time. Can you believe that?
End zone.
Big long ball.
Here is Bobby Hill.
Bermuda Triangle.
Pocket. Broken play. He makes it work.
You wouldn't read about it.
That is ridiculous.
Country somehow got back into the contest after the drop ball. Mullen. They work it down the line to the running Holmes.
Couple of bounces. Maybe a third. Is there a fourth? Geez, run a long way. The kick's good. He's done it from the wing. Outstanding athleticism.
Just keeps it in momentarily. Still in. Zorko. Answorth gets himself in a bind. Rochelle with the tackle. And he can take a shot from the pocket. Still a very difficult kick, but a highly skilled player. Josh Rochelle. You couldn't possibly kick it from there. Oh, how about that?
Harley Reid's going to get on the end of this. It was a nice handball from Brock. Goes back to Brock, back to Harley Reid. They whacked. Harley Reid from 48 on the run. Offline. Now it's a one-on-one ground battle. Won by O'Sullivan. Handball a little loose. Harley Reid. Right foot sliding banana. What a star. Harley Reid.
Overran it. Reid was clean. Brayshaw. Now Jackson. He can send them to the 50. Well knocked away by Daniel. Bolton with a pick-up with the one hand and then dancing his way through trouble. He always thinks the goals. He can put on a show. Can Shea? Nice hit that time down the throat of Anderson. Tough to combat. Releases Rao from 50. Stings it in. Long, almost perfection out of the centre for the Suns. Long and Humphrey have to go after it again. Close to the line. Long to throw it on the boot. It's wafting. It's drifting. It's home. Long with something
Hard running Saligo. Rankin just biding his time. Waiting for the handball received. Took a bounce. Tex wants it deep. Rankin wants to back himself. And he wants a highlight reel to match. Oh, no. He says, whatever you can do, Rochelle, I can do better. They are putting on a clinic at the MCG.
Adelaide's biggest lead of the game right now. Good time to have it. Dawson, the captain. Captain, fantastic. Goes long to the fog. Not quite. Rankin! Wow!
There it is.
Add that to the Rankin file.
He's told to keep it moving. Kicks inside the attacking arc. Brown flies for it. McAndrew trying to clear. Can't. Stringer!
Oh.
Stringer!
Only Stringer.
Doig medalist is the premier player at the club. 23 and 24. Kicks to full forward. Backing back. Hand on it from Nan Curvis. Frederick had a play on it. Voss gets a few bodies out of the way and kicks it over his head.
He's got berserk.
Paddy Voss is off to the races.
Levi Ashcroft, it's a weird passage of play. Does it work out in the end? Still they come, the Lions. Could still work out. Bailey from a tight angle. Strange football and brilliant finish.
Ross. It's taken a while. Green. Oh, they're up early, the Tiger fans. Can hardly believe it, but you better believe it. Steely Green has kicked one of the great goals from the standing start. A long ride. It's going to end up on the wing in front of the broadcasters. Reid with a bit of speed. Switkowski doesn't have to keep it in his control. Reid with more speed. Gets away from Garcia. Runs to about 48. Kicks the ball long and kicks an absolute classic.
Michael and his father, one of the all-time greats for Nord, 4-time premiership player. O'Brien lurking. Had some freedom. Go to Isaac Rankin. It is Isaac time. They've blown this margin out, and it's danger time for Port. Clean and Lynch does the ruck. Spins out of a jam. Got a little toe on it. Rolls it. How's the umpire going to read that? Milliken? That's deliberate. Yeah. Insufficient intent from Mr. Milliken. Yeah. There's none of those old day rules where you're looking for the boundary. They just nailed you. Prestia danced around two. How's the drop steps on Dion?
Be sure of things. Now they go to 3-on-3. Why not go earlier when they're unsettled and out of position? Zerha with a dribbler.
Smith, bit of time and space. Cameron presents short. Kick goes over his head towards Brian Myers, who's got a couple of metres of separation. We know he's a terrific assist man, and that kick is going to go right to the goal line. And it's going to be a goal. What a start for the Cats and Grind.
96, never forget it.
Meantime, Ash brings it back into play. Oh, Bedford, it is a bit slippery already. The dew has come in. Richards to full forward. The goal was open. Filled by Bontempelli. Harms. He put the step on Iden. It needed the finish. And boy, did he provide it.
Into the path of O'Sullivan. His handball a little fierce. Through came Zorko. Off to Neil. From 50, Lockie Neal! 3 in a row, Brisbane!
Well, the next goal has to be a Hawthorn goal, but Manners got other ideas, and he gets the perfect fade on it. And they have 1 foot in a grand final.
It was Butler the first time as well. Bit stiff. A couple of fingernails to get in and stop 2 certain goals.
Darcy. Marshall out of the air! The volley! Unbelievable!
Rowan Marshall. Callahan. Over the top. Connection with Bedford good. Gets the follow-up as well. They're moving the ball swiftly. What about this? For a third goal and a brilliant finish. Callahan does it!
Oh, yeah. Speed of power will get there first. Pushed off the ball. Pick up from Chol. Steps back inside. Kicks. Oh! Chol! They're still in it. That's Chol of Lenore.
All the way back to Bramble. Darcy out the back. Sam Darcy. Surely not. What is going on?
No. Not quite. Campbell got it out. Comes to Ross. He gets it going back to Lawler. Lawler through traffic. Back to Campbell. And started it all. The forward 50 thrust. Trainer off a step to the top of the goal square. Here's McIntosh in the milestone game. McIntosh to bring the house down.
He clamps it. He's unbelievable. Johnson, sensational pair of hands. Sarong gets the advantage calls. Takes a bounce from the boundary. He lights it. Magnificent kick.
Sensational season. Here's Noble, who needs to make amends for giving away the first goal of the game. Drives it in deep. At the back was Reid. Well read by Humphrey. That's a classy front and square and finish from a classy young man.
The 1-2 with Murray. Now Worrell can kick it deep inside the forward 50. Where are the Flyers? Fogarty comes over the back. Rochelle clean spin move. Snaps over his shoulder and goals. Spectacular from Josh Rochelle.
English again grabs it out of the ruck, and this handball was better to Richards, who goes with a banana. As good as you'll see on the run. Checks
350. What a celebration that'll be down in Geelong. Dempsey check side's got the legs.
It's there.
Oh, they're doing it all, the Cats. Doing it absolutely all, Geelong.
Back to Jeffrey. Good kick to Long. And Jeffrey continues to run on. He's got Rioli running shotgun. He doesn't need him. He fires himself. And that is a great transition goal from the Suns. The run and carry through the middle of
Largely with one hand. Here's Day, who's been brilliant. His 14th disposal to Warple, to a running Amon. Cuts a line and cuts another. Almost lost the ball to Newcomb. The Hollywood Hawks. Amon to finish. Goodness gracious! An extraordinary goal in round 0.
He'll send it into the pocket. He wanted Archer Reid, who gets in a tangle with Zach. They go at it at ground level. Cripps likes to work his magic from the tight angles. He produces again.
The centre he goes. It bobbles around. It comes back. Ralston. Here's Green. He deserves it. He fakes one. He fakes two. And he slides it home. That's the inspirational stuff from T. Green. And I'm not talking about
Drops the footy. Salem does well. They do really well, Melbourne. Rivers, he's the last link in the chain. Now Langdon. Here they go through Windsor. It's been good. Pickett. He's going to take on McDonald. Burns him off. Takes a bounce. Takes a second bounce. Go for home. Cosy Pickett to lift the Demons. He has nailed it. What a star he is.
Half of McNeil. They build towards the 50. The kick goes wide, though. Rolling end on end. Harms. Vandermeer. Harms from the boundary. Lets it fly. That is incredible.
V. Laddam's in the ruck. The Roos 7-1 in clearances.
Grundy, Hayward, kick 3. Campbell bursts clear, takes a bounce. Campbell from long range, sends it deep, sends it accurately. Perfect start for the red and the white.
Next off the line was Zorko. Ashcroft has a good look. Oh, no! That is incredible! Simply brilliant. Simply Will Ashcroft.
one of 3 inclusions at selection this week to Taranto. Eyes are darting. It's a rocket. Down to Green. Hard up against the boundary line. Oh, Steely Green!
To Mead. Bit of run off half back now. Port Adelaide. Sarong did magnificently. Read their mind, picked their pocket, and kicked one for all time. Caleb Sarong.
She sold Allen a bit of dummy. He swallowed all of it as well. Now the long, deep ball. Cadman over the back. Off hands. Picked up here by Brown. Goal!
Through the hands of Petty. Bergman where he needed to be. Wheels around, turn it over. Pickett's got speed, we know that. He bananas towards goal. This man is a natural-born footballing genius.
2-on-2 down the line. Croft got the tap. McNeil got the crumb. Slips away. Runs to 50. Who can he find? Jones is there. Norton's there. Artie will get there first. Artful dodger. Yes!
So Driscoll switches it up. Sharp. It was a tough one to take, sliding in. And Ryan was more than willing and ready to accept. And snap! A clever goal! West Coast making the most of their opportunities.
Options, and Hill played on. Touched. Owens has to employ the left. And snaps it through.
Melbourne's offence. Sherry took it out of the air, got the kick away, and that would be an absolute ripper if he gets it home. And he gets it home. Got a Sherry picking from Tristan Cherry.
Sweet, he goes to the line for now. Bailey hits it at speed along the ground. Needs to climb out. He got it. He can make it talk.